right, well, I'm just gonna do this then. I don't know who's out there. Okay. I'm back. I've been gone a while, taking care of some things, trying to get my daughter straight off to college. I'm trying to work on my health, get some of this weight off of me. But in the meantime, in between time, I have been watching the YouTube streets. I ain't been in them, but I've been watching them. And of course, I've been watching the infamous Miss Wanda in her lives. You know, it's one thing to be a mama bear, but it's another thing to be a mama who's just overbearing, doing too much. And here's the thing, she don't even care about what people say about Tisha. She don't really care. Because it's been multiple people talk about Tisha. It's been multiple people going off on Tisha. And she does not address them people that has said derogatory things about that woman. She doesn't address them. So it ain't even about people talking about Tisha. It's about her disdain for Melody. She keeps saying, "Oh, I don't have no problem with her." Yes, you do have a problem with her. And here's the problem. She got your ass fired. That's what this all boils down to. She stopped that bag. Well, really, Wanda got her own self fired, in my opinion. You can't just go on social media, on YouTube, Instagram Live, and talk shit about your co-worker. Basically, that was her co-worker. And she went too far. She went beyond the scope of the TV show. She took things too personal and took them to social media and started talking about this woman. So, what do you expect her to do? No, we're not going to do that. She's talking about my kids. She's talking about me. It's not even regular shade. It's just mean, hateful, spiteful rhetoric. You know, it's like, what is wrong with you? People say it's jealousy. I don't know if it's jealousy. She's just nasty. Wanda is just nasty for no reason. She had all that lost in her family. You know, a very significant loss that was connected to the show. Did she even grieve? Did she even take a break? No. Next week she was back spewing hateful, derogatory things about Mel's fan base and Melody. She keeps saying, I don't say nothing about her. No, yes you do. Everything that she says is a direct attack against Mel. Everything that she says. And then, all that aside, she just nasty. She was on there the other day. She says, somebody said something. I can't remember what they said. I think they said something about Marceau. And so she was like, Marceau put his dick in your mouth. Wait a minute. That's how we talking to people online? That's how we replying to something in the comment section? Just nasty. I've never seen a woman of her age just be outright nasty and evil. And she gets off on it. It makes her tick. It makes her happy to operate in that toxic space. Everything she says about the show, she says, oh, I'm a blogger, I can talk about the show, You are on YouTube, but the difference between you and another blogger or YouTube content creator is that you are close to these people. You know these people. You are inside the circle. Everybody else is on the outside looking in and having their commentary and their opinions about what goes on the show. Fair game. But you come in with the inside. You on the inside. You're not a regular blogger. You're just like Carlos King. He's not a regular blogger either. You are producing the show, sir. You know, why are you on here talking? Let's produce the show. Let the people talk about what they want to talk about. That's just my opinion. You know. And all this disdain for the she keeps saying the millimeters. All the millimeters are not toxic. They're not talking about Tisha. They're not talking about you. They don't even fucking care about you. You know, are there overzealous YouTube content creators? Yes. Do they do too much? Yes. Absolutely. But that's not the collective. That's never been the collective. So I wish they stopped saying millimeters is a cult. Millimeters are lunatics. Millimeters are crazy. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You talking about overzealous content creators. Say that. Say that. Not millimeters. And if you're a millimeter, you support a woman who has persevered through infidelity, ridicule, embarrassment, all that stuff. She persevered through all that shit. She's never shown herself to be a victim. That's what I like about Melody. She's never shown herself to be a victim. She's like, okay, you gonna do this to me? That's fine. I got you. Watch me do this. Watch me rebrand myself. Watch me go get a deal with a fashion designer. Watch me put out these products. Watch me make a song. Watch me make a video. Watch me, motherfuckers. That's what she did. Watch this. She wasn't no victim. And that's what they hate. They hate that she wasn't, she didn't fall. And all them people on that show, if you go back to the very first episode, if you go back to the very first season of Love and Marriage Huntsville, you can see that none of the women were her true friends. None of the women were her true friends. Her husband wasn't even her friend. Her husband was just flat out her. He admired her and knew she can get the job done, whatever the job was. But he couldn't keep up with her. He couldn't keep up with her fly. So he had to go find some chicken head to praise him and feel important. That's what that was all about. He never loved. Martell don't love nobody but himself. I don't even know if he loved himself. But everything he did, everything he has done has been self-serving. Even how he operated around the kids, all that is self-serving. None of it is about the person, about real love. All that, everything he does is to boost his ego. Full of shit. And here's the thing. What do we always say? These are my opinions. I'm gonna get on the freeway. These are my opinions. Everything I say is for entertainment purposes only. If you're here listening to me, you know, I'm just kind of speaking my mind and my true disdain for how WANDA operates on YouTube and on Instagram. It's just nasty. It's just nasty. I've never seen. She makes you. She's very triggering, to say the least. She makes you want to slap the shit out of her. Like, what are you talking about? Yeah, I said to Wanda, if you ever run across this video, you're so triggering. You're so nasty. Like, you wake up wanting to talk about somebody. To see if you can degrade somebody, you know, and somebody being Melody. You can't stand Melody. Every live that you have done over the past year has been a direct attack on Melody. So if she ever want to take you to court for defamation of character, you have provided her evidence. All your YouTube videos have a hateful undertone towards this woman. Each and every one of them. Some of them you don't even like to say her name, but we all know who you're talking about. Just say her name. And you say that her fans think she's God. No, that's not true. Her fans admire her grind. That's all it is. That's all it is. Ain't got nothing to do with her being God or whatever. And here's the thing. What we talk about or what we talk against is stuff that is just makes no sense. Everything that you guys, the things that have been done on the show, people talk about them and they express their opinion about it. Whether you like it or not, that's just how it is. Now, most people, yes, most women are going to side with a woman who has overcome all adversity. And that's what you see. Women who celebrate another woman. That's what you see in the millimeters. But y'all can't take that. There's a lot of women who let me see, what am I trying to say? Who align with how Tisha operates in her marriage. Those pick-me women. Let's just call a thing a thing. It's pick-me. You worship the ground your husband walk on and all that. What are we doing here? You are a person. You have your own autonomy. You should be able to lead yourself. I don't need to go through life, go through college, go through high school, get all these degrees only to say I need a man to lead me. Are you fucking kidding me? I don't need you to lead me nowhere. If you go be my man, love me. Protect my heart. Be by my side when I need you. But I don't need you to lead me anywhere. If you have an opinion about the things that I do, yes, say your opinion and I can make my own decisions, or whether or not I'm going to say, oh yeah, I think you're right, or whatever. But I'm not just going to relinquish my power to lead myself. Are you fucking kidding me? That makes absolutely no sense. Absolutely no sense at all. To be a grown adult and say, I need a man to lead me. Oh, even go back to Wanda. She's just, that's why you ain't got no man. When has having a man been a flex? Most of these men are abusive, arrogant, egotistical, don't know how to love a woman. Men are not conditioned to love. They have to really understand, have some type of emotional intelligence to, what's going on over here? Oh, they on strike. Sorry. They on strike. Yeah, so a man has to have some type of emotional intelligence to even tap into loving a woman. And I don't know, not having for her to say you don't even have a man, that tells you the mindset that she's under. She finds her validity or her worth in being with a man. Man, that ideology, I feel sorry for people who feel that way. So if your man go away, if your man leave you, that means you ain't nothing. That means you have no value. That means you just floating around on earth for no reason, no purpose. You don't have nothing. You not, nobody values you, nobody sees you. If you don't have a man, is that the ideology behind that? That makes no sense to me. That makes no sense. Because a person has a penis. Oh man, yeah. So that's not an insult. In fact, it's a flex to not have a man. Get the fuck out of here. I don't need that. I don't need you niggas. They so weird today, especially today. I know y'all saw Cam Newton and how he feels like he can make all these babies with random women and think it's okay to operate like that, to be that. Like, that's not gonna have a negative effect on them kids if they don't have mama and daddy. I don't know. I guess they got mama and daddy, different households or whatever. But the fact that he just do it purposely is mind-baffling to me. It's mind-blowing. Like, I don't want to say mind-blowing. It's just, it's irresponsible, in my opinion. No woman wants to have a child by a man and there's no commitment. Forget marriage. I don't care about marriage, whatever. But if there's at least no commitment to me, that you can just walk away without looking back, and I want to be with you, I want to raise my child with you, and you can just walk away with no care in the world, that's essentially what he's saying that he can do. That He don't care about these women. I don't want to get off into Cam Newton, but I just think his whole mindset is fucked up too. He's fucked up too. But this video is about Wanda, and Wanda, you are a mean-spirited person. You don't care about what the millimeter said about Tisha. You only use that to have an excuse for spewing all these mean and hateful things. That's your excuse. It's kind of like Martell saying he only cheated because Mel didn't give him head or whatever. That was an excuse, which was a lame excuse, if you to say the least. But he had to have something. He had to hang his hook on something to say, this is why I did that. No, you did that because you are immature. You don't care about nobody but yourself. You're narcissistic. All these are my opinions. But you did that for those reasons. It had nothing to do with that woman. It was a green light. I was just sitting there. It had nothing to do with what that woman wasn't doing. And it was a lie to begin with anyway. Yeah, Lee. But that's what Wanda's doing. She says, this is why I talk about her, because y'all talk about my baby. You don't care about nobody talking about your baby. You do it because that's just who you are. You's a mean-ass woman. You got every bone in your body. It has to do. You just evil-spirited, lady. You evil. You evil. That woman is evil, man. Just hateful. And I just felt like I had to say that. And then she want to bully people. Don't you use my likeness. Guess what? Your likeness is in my thumbnail. Strike me. Nobody care about you striking nobody, man. You want to bully somebody? You can't strike somebody for commentary. It's called fair use. Now, if they play your stuff without no commentary, just outright replaying it, yes, you can do that. But you out here trying to bully people for commentary on your evil content. Don't use I'ma strike you. God, man, I can't stand her, man. I cannot stand her. When she first came on the show, I thought she was funny. I thought she was, she added some comedic relief to the show. I thought she was, a mother who was gonna ride or die for her daughter. But no, she turned out to be something different. She turned out just to be an evil old lady. That's what she is. We already know she can't talk, can't say words. That's all fine and dandy. There's a lot of things that people just can't do, right? But that has nothing to do. I mean, when people talk about her, they don't care about her not being able to speak words. That's just them bitches and hoes. No, use a bitch. Use an evil ass. Yeah. I just think it's very disgusting how she operates on the internet, on YouTube, on Instagram. Very, very, she just be laughing and giggling and thinking she got one up on somebody. Oh, I got the truth. Bitch, fuck your truth. You ain't got no truth. Nobody care about what you got over somebody's head. If it ain't blatantly out there, we don't want to know. We don't need to know. Then she got people thinking, Ariane and Bia. Ariane need to be on. Ariane is cool where she at. She's never going to be. And if she is on the show, I'm gonna tell you what. I know I ain't patronizing a show that's gonna give that chick a platform. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. She done told her story. She done told her story to Tasha K. She done told her story on her Instagram. Ain't nobody. This shit is over with. That era of Ariane, Martell, and Melody is over with. Melody don't give two shits about Ariane, and she probably be giving, if Martell was to go and marry Ariane or be with Ariane, Melody wouldn't give two shits. The only thing she would say, keep that bitch away from my kids. That's it. That's it. That's what I would say. Yeah, no. But the story is dead. We already know what happened. That's no longer an issue. You know, we know. I want to tell my side. What your side of the story is that a motherfucking man came into your life, scooped you up. You like what he was doing for you. You like how he was making you feel. So you continue to be with that motherfucker. Point blank, period. That's your story. He was a married man. You had an affair with a married man. That's your story. You can say, oh, well, I was young. Lady, you continued with this man throughout. From day one. You never stopped. You never stopped. You had a baby by this man when you wasn't so young. So, oh, that bitch crazy. Nobody want to hear that story. We heard it. We know what it's about. If you and Martell want to have a show together, guess what? You go pitch it to a network. You go do the real. I mean, what you call that? The treatment? What you call that? What you call that? What you call that? The sizzle. The sizzle reel. You go. You go pitch that to a network and see if y'all can get a show. So yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. But other than that, I'm gonna start putting me some more content out. Talk about these people. I had to drive down here to Detroit, so I figured I'd go live. So yeah, I'm in the D. What up, though? The real D, not Pontiac. Pontiac is not Detroit. Don't nobody even be talking about Pontiac. Get out of here. Anyway, I'm out. Thank you for watching.